Hello everyone and welcome to Cat's Cottage. I have a little sewing project that some of y'all folks might like. It was shown to me and me and my husband really like it. We really use these. You may know about them. That's okay too. But they are to hold your bowl out of the microwave. This is how I usually grip right here. The bowl is in the microwave and it's hot. You know how that's hot. I usually take it, push it against the edge, grab it here, and shove that under as much as I can and pull it out of the microwave. Or you may prefer just to get it out of the microwave with some other padding and then put it on this. But this right here is just terrific for any size of bowl to hold and eat from. That's what it really is. So you can carry it and of course you could go to the table, sit it down on the table like that. I've even put this thing in the microwave, this pad in the microwave, put it in the microwave. Of course it's going to warm a little bit and then take it out of the microwave like that. But anyhow, I'm going to show y'all how to put this together. And these are really handy. Now you can make them in the colors, whatever colors you want to match the kitchen, or just whatever scraps you got. Don't even have to match your kitchen, just whatever scraps you got. And this seems to be both cotton. I prefer that. I didn't cut out with cotton. One's cotton, one's not, and it gave me a little bit of trouble, moving around, but I was still able to sew with it. So I'm going to show y'all in steps how to do it. We're not going to go through the whole sewing project. I've already been sewing this morning with it, making them. So I'm just going to show you step by step. Okay. You're going to cut out 2 squares in your preferred coloring or whatever scraps you have. Now, these are measured. I'll measure it for you, but you can kind of adjust it as you go along, and it don't have to be exactly this size. This is this looks to be like 11 inches and a half cut out, and I just kept them all the same size. And as I went along and needed to, I would trim what was excess. So this is that's the first stage. You cut 2 of these. The next stage is to take both of them. You take both of them. You do both of them, and you're gonna kind of fold your cloth in half, and you're gonna make yourself some darts. Make it in half and make it even. And after you start making them, you won't even need to pin it. You'll just know where it is, and you'll know about how much your dart is. But starting out, you'll want to measure it, and then put your dart on this side, measure it together, put your dart, pin your dart, until you get darts on all 4 sides. You do both of them that way. Stitch this down, make your dart, stitch them down, have the darts ready to go. Okay, now here it is. I've got my darts sewn on the 2 pieces. I lay them together and I sew them all around the edge, and I leave one end open. One end open. You can leave this end open, whichever end you want to leave open, it don't matter. Then after you've sewed it all around together pretty secure, you're going to turn it inside out. Make sure you get your little corners pointed up. Okay, there we go. On this one, I left this end down here open, but you can leave any end open, and now you can see it's getting a cup shape. It's getting to fit a bowl. It's getting this cup shape. Okay. Now, a liner can be another piece of thick cloth. It can be any kind of batting. Now this is a batting for um, quilting or upholstery. And this batting, if it's too thick for you, this batting is kind of, you can just separate it and put, thinner batting. You can save yourself money, thin it, and use less batting if you want to, trying to stretch your dollar. Um, Now, or if say you don't have the batting here, this kind of batting, you can take this batting, which is just stuffing, and just kind of pull it out like this, and just put it in there. Put it on the cloth, and make it fit just like it's flat. See, just kind of stretch it. Any of this all has come out of pillows, and you can stretch this. And if you're worried about it bunching up, whatever, just tack it down. Stitch it down a little bit, make it stay. Okay, here's what you're going to do with it. You're going to cut your square to fit in here. Then you'll put it right in here. You'll put it inside, just like this. Get it to the corners, just like you were making a quilt there, stuffing it, making a pillow, whatever. And I'm kind of laid it down here and pulled it to my corners because it's wanting to crawl around. Okay, make it flat now. Make it flat, make it flat. Okay, it's in there and it's flat. If something sticks out like that and you have it all the way here and you don't need it, cut it off. Get it out of your way. But I need it. I need to push it all the way up in there. Okay, now you're that far. Okay, you got your darts sewed. You got your stuffing in there. Your next step will be, and I sewed this in white thread so you can see it. I stitched it down all the way around, catching my inside, catching my stuffing, coming on around, and the end that I had open, I folded that in, and if I had to wrestle with it, I'd pin it. So fold it in and stitch it down. Now you've got the full around stitched. Okay, your darts are there. You almost done. Turn and sew this way. This way. When you get to the end, you go back and forth there to make it strong. Back and forth with your sewing machine. Come down. Now, I didn't go any further, but on this, you make a stitch right down over the dart, and you go a stitch right down over this dart, these two darts, and you get it together. It ends up like this one. I don't know if you can see this one sewed on the darts. It's got X from corner to corner across your darts, and then you have a nice bow holder. It's not complicated. It's just once you get one made and you're like, okay, I get it now. I know I can do it, and just adjust it as you go along. If one gets a little bigger than the other, it don't matter. But this is what you're making, and these are really cool. And like I said, I like cotton the best. But now what I did actually was I bought 2 shirts at the Salvation Army, $3.99 each. And I like this check. My kitchen is red, so I got this check, and this is my cotton. And then I turned around and bought a red shirt. This is not cotton. It's got a little blend to it, and I had a wrestle with it a little bit but it worked. Now, and I actually bought my size in case, well, Kathleen, you'll get lazy and you're not going to do it, so you'll have some shirts to wear. But actually, you could buy extra large, 3X, or whatever, and you get a lot more material. Um, and there's a lot that I didn't hardly use any of those shirts for, let's see, I cut out, I'm making 3 of them. I'm making 3 right here. I've got 3. I did it in steps to show you how I did it, but I'm going to have 3 right here. Now, when they get dirty, oh, there's nothing to it. I just take it, I've washed this plenty of times. I just put it under the sink water, put a little soap, and then I do this. And that's how I wash it. You could throw it in the machine, but it's not necessary to throw it in the washing machine. You can, it's not necessary. And then after you've washed it, it's going to be wet, of course. And then I just clip it right there. I have it set up where I can clip it right there on my kitchen light, and it drips right down into the sink. And you can put it wherever you need to put it to let it drip. But it dries in no time. But these are just the handiest things, and I wanted to pass that on. And I hope it is good for somebody at least. But I'm going to finish making my new 3 and put them in my kitchen along with the other 2 I have. And I hope that everybody enjoys them as much as I do. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.